In the world of emergency first responders, it's known as the Hearst tool, a powerful piece of hydraulic equipment more commonly known as the jaws of life. It's the tool the Suffolk Police Emergency Service Unit deploys to cut people out of car wrecks. After punching out the windows, rescuers will use a spreader and a cutter. Powered by a generator, this 65-pound cutter will go through steel doors like a hot knife through butter, but it also gets heavy pretty quick.
I understand why you guys spend hours in the gym. I need biceps like yours, partner.
We use power saws to cut through windshields and the bottom of a car that's ended up on its roof. On this blistering hot day, ESU was training with the Wisconsin Fire Department because cops and firefighters will work in tandem on these rescue operations. As Veteran Officer Ed Irving advised me, pulling a critically injured victim out of a car can be a very delicate matter.
Our goal is to get them to a trauma center within an hour from when they sustained the injuries.
Another element of rescue operations is locating people trapped in confined spaces like a storm sewer or collapsed cesspool. In that scenario, ESU officers will rappel down to a victim to effect the rescue.
I don't know if I can do this.
For training purposes, we used a building. And I must admit, going over the side of a 4-story structure made me a little weak in the knees. But once I got going, I felt more like Spider-Man. That is, until they tried to turn me upside down. The position rescuers adopt so they can use both hands in treating a victim. It was clear I would need a lot more nerve and coordination to pull that off. While the men of Suffolk ESU pride themselves on their rescue abilities, they are the go-to guys when it comes to handling extremely hostile situations. Firearms expert and designated sniper Peter Quinn is a former Marine with 18 years on the force. He walked me through the array of sophisticated weaponry these elite operators bring to the fight.
This is the Bushmaster AR-15, another weapon that every emergency service officer is issued.
Now, I have at one time or another fired each of these weapons, but there were two that really caught my eye.
The word on the street was that when SEAL Team 6 went in and nailed bin Laden, they had H&K 416s with them.
I did read that also, yes.
Yeah.
H&K is the preferred weapon of the military elite.
Peter put me on the MP5 with a silencer suppressor, and I was ready to go at the bad guy. Next, it was on to the mother of all sniper rifles, the legendary Barrett 50 caliber. This round will penetrate an engine block at a distance of 1 mile. Peter set me up with a pair of targets a couple of hundred yards downrange. With powerful optics and a cool demeanor, I zeroed in on the target, but nothing could prepare me for the powerful recoil of this weapon. Then it was time to survey the damage.
Look at that, dead center, right? Kill shot.
Kill shot.
Boom. 225 yards.
A quick word of advice to the criminal element in Suffolk County. When these guys show up on your doorstep, you may want to reconsider your options. Sean Bergen, on the job.